G'day Angels, Stu and Paul here with a slightly different wine time. Here we are looking at some gorgeous chocolate, and every day is a great day for delicious chocolate. Every day is a great day for delicious wine. But are they good bedfellows, Paul? So this is what we're actually here to see. You know, do these traditional styles of chocolate get flavour enhanced by flavour enhanced wine? What's your take on it?
Well, I think they can, but also it's very difficult to match because chocolate, you know, and even here you've got white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate. Even in the dark chocolate, there's some really super bitter, and then not so bitter. Like chocolate, to say that chocolate means so many different things. So you have to have a whole different range of wines to try and match. Hopefully, get the best response.
Because there'll be different sugar levels, different fat levels, creaminess.
Yeah, there's so much. So I mean, it's tough, but you know, the best thing is to just crack as much as you can and try as much as you can, and then you'll find a perfect match, hopefully.
And as they say, someone's got to do it, so it might as well be us, right? So, and there's some general sort of things, hopefully, that help. One being, firstly, try and match the weight of the wine with the weight of the food. So a heavy dark chocolate with a heavier style wine, and a lighter style chocolate with a lighter style wine. And then also, with chocolate, there's a lot of sugar, so you want to try and have wines that have sweetness, otherwise they just get smashed by the sugar in the chocolate. So there's two general rules that we can which are the normal food and wine pairing rules, really, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Flavour with flavour and palate plate.
I mean, but then there's things that can be thrown into it, like if you had some nuts in your chocolate or some candied orange in your chocolate or some salt in your chocolate, all these things would then change that. So it's a tough one to do, but we'll have a crack.
Shall we have a crack?
Yep.
We've got a Moscato here from Blum in Heathcote, 2017. Should we have a look at this first?
Yeah, sure.
Firstly, what should we expect from
So this wine is really lovely, fruity, sweet, but not cloyingly so. It's got a lovely acidity at the back, a slight little frizzante. And hopefully this will go well with the milk chocolate. So the milk chocolate has sweetness, has richness, creaminess. So hopefully the sweetness in the wine and then also the acid will help to sort of balance and cut that sort of creaminess in the chocolate.
So a little nibble?
Yeah.
I've got to admit, that's pretty damn fine.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. It's because the chocolate's quite sweet, quite creamy, and so that nice acidity and the bubble actually works.
Absolutely. There's a little flavour pop that actually happens on both sides, with the wine and with the chocolate.
Yeah, it's quite a fruity chocolate, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? That was delicious. Shall we try that with a bit of dark, see what happens there?
That's what I was going to say.
Now this is really...
So that one, you can see the colour. I mean, it's almost black.
I'm going to try the Moscato first.
Okay.
What should I expect?
Well, with that, it's super bitter. So
yeah, there's actually a bit of a clash there.
Yeah. I mean, with that really dark chocolate, which is so bitter, you really need to go to fortifieds, like a port,
Just
pure
just
musket,
to match the
try and
weight.
match it because it's so bitter. And all it does is emphasise the bitterness in the wine. So, like you could potentially try this Liz Richardson Merlot, which is soft and juicy and plummy. It's low in tannin, slightly sweet, fruit sweet, not sugar sweet. But again, hopefully that would kind of balance with that darker style chocolate.
And you're absolutely right.
Kind of works.
It does.
Yeah.
It really heightens the darker fruit characters of the actual wine.
Yeah, so you need something a little bit darker, but again, that bitterness is hard to match, but there is a little bit of sweetness in that, which does help. But you can see how a port would
Absolutely
would go really well.
But Paul, that works.
Good.
It works.
And finally, we go to the white, which is actually probably not really chocolate. I don't think there's any tobacco in it. So this is the Randall Tomich ice wine. Excuse me. Really quite sweet. But again, it's that sweetness balanced with acid, so lots of sugar, lots of acid. And in this chocolate, you have a lot of sweetness, a lot of richness, so that acidity in the wine and the sweetness in the wine hopefully will balance and make it more pleasurable experience. So that works.
That works too.
And you need something that's so big and
Yeah.
so sweet, because that chocolate is super sweet.
It's really interesting. The actual fruitiness of the actual wine just takes away some of that super sweetness of the chocolate.
Yeah, to the balance.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It tones it down a little bit, which is great, because that would be overpowering on its own. Like, I'm not a
No.
big white chocolate eater,
No.
and I couldn't eat too much of it. But with that and that,
Yeah. And again, you try that with red wine, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
Moscato probably would work.
again, I'm
But
going
not
back to
red
this.
wine.
I'm going to try that with this. What should I be expecting?
Well, again, this is quite a full sweet wine, so the problem will be the sweetness and the bitterness, but because it does have so much sugar, it might stand up.
Give it a crack. I'm really surprised by that.
It does kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah, I mean, that is super bitter. That
Yeah.
chocolate.
Maybe that's just
There's
my
no sweetness in it, so yeah. For me, it doesn't quite work,
Yeah.
but each to their own.
Yeah. I like it. Good.
That's how it should be. Whatever
It's
you like.
it's a collision in the heavens, you know, sort of going, what's going on there? But I mean, I guess what we've shown is it comes down to personal preference, of course.
Yeah.
But there are basic rules that we've
It's basic rules, yeah.
You know, palate weight, flavour weight,
Yeah.
matching
Sweetness.
and sweetness.
Yeah.
So wherever you are enjoying your chocolate, there is a wine that theoretically will actually exacerbate the flavours and make it a much more enjoyable experience.
Cheers. Cheers.